vengeance. I am the knight. I am Batman!
Think you know Batman the Animated Series? From a revolutionary animation technique to surprising character origins, here are 5 facts about Batman the Animated Series. Number 5. Luke Skywalker was the voice of the Joker.
I love voiceover animation because people can't see you. You make these choices that you would never do if you were doing a live action role.
See, Batsy, I think of everything!
One of the most surprising casting choices in Batman the Animated Series was Mark Hamill voicing the Joker, who was best known at the time for playing Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. When Hamill auditioned for the Joker, he didn't simply try to sound like a stereotypical cartoon villain. He created a voice that could switch between playful, charming, and absolutely terrifying. His Joker laugh became so distinctive that Hamill could often communicate what the Joker was thinking without saying a single word.
His laugh should be like a musical instrument. It should sort of illustrate his mood. It could be ominous and intimidating. It could be gleeful and with wild abandon. But I didn't want to just have one rote laugh.
I guess you could say that Luke Skywalker did turn to the dark side in his own unique way. Number 4. Kevin Conroy created 2 distinct voices for Batman. Conroy wanted Bruce Wayne and Batman to sound like 2 sides of the same person. As Bruce Wayne, his voice was smoother, lighter, and more relaxed. As Batman, he dropped his voice lower and made it darker and more commanding.
Hey, what's up, Doc?
You have bats, Mr. Wayne.
Appreciate the help, Doc. Bye-bye.
This computer checked that fiber against every animal species known to man.
So rather than Batman putting on a voice to hide that he was Bruce Wayne, Conroy approached it almost the opposite way.
I've told Bruce and Paul from the beginning that I thought Batman is the real character and Bruce Wayne is the disguise. That's the way I've played this. Bruce Wayne is the alter ego. That's the face he puts on for the world. Batman is who he is in his heart.
His interpretation of Batman's persona became so influential that later animated Batman productions, video games, and box office movies continued to draw inspiration from the approach.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Number 3. The series wasn't animated like a typical Saturday morning cartoon. The creators used dramatic lighting, deep shadows, silhouettes, dramatic camera angles, and a revolutionary technique of using black paper as the background. The artists painted lighter colors over the black and heavily relied on this contrast to create the show's trademark dark, moody appearance. Gotham often looks like it's permanently trapped somewhere between the 1930s and the future. Number 2. The animated series created characters that became comic book stars. One of the most surprising things about Batman the Animated Series is that the show didn't just adapt Batman's comic book world, it actually created new characters that later became part of DC Comics canon. The show introduced Renee Montoya, a Gotham City police detective. Detective Montoya eventually joined the comics, becoming a major character in her own right, particularly through her role as the Question.
If you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem.
Another lesser-known example is Lockup, a brutal prison warden who first appeared in the animated series. Finally, the biggest example is Harley Quinn. Originally, Harley was simply intended to be a one-off sidekick for the Joker, but viewers loved her.
Here's to Gotham's Commissioner G. You lock up the weirdos, the crooks, and the geeks. You're a hero to all the boys in blue. But this time, baby, the joke's on you.
She became so popular that DC eventually brought her into the comics, where she developed into one of the company's biggest characters on all media platforms.
I'm the one they should be scared of. Not you, not Mr. J. Because I'm Harley freaking Quinn.
Number 1. Mr. Freeze's story was completely rewritten.
This is how I'll always remember you. Surrounded by winter, forever young, forever beautiful. Rest well, my love. The monster who took you from me will soon learn that revenge is a dish best served cold.
The show didn't just give Mr. Freeze a new costume, it completely transformed his character. Before the animated series, Mr. Freeze was largely portrayed as a colorful, gimmicky villain. Then came the episode Heart of Ice. Writer Paul Dini and the show's creators gave him a tragic backstory involving his wife Nora and his desperate attempt to save her. The episode became one of the most acclaimed stories in the entire series and completely changed how the character was viewed.
I can only beg your forgiveness and pray you'll hear me somehow. Someplace where a warm hand waits for mine.
Which fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And for more Shoutzy videos, please like and subscribe.